Mariam lives on what ought to be a very nice street.
Billy, do you have to burn rubbish?
Why not? My garden in it.
But all the smoke is making the air dirty.
Oh yeah, whatever.
And why don't you fix a broken tap? You're wasting water.
Why don't you mind your own business?
There's always this tension.
Flippin' do-gooders. Flippin' low emission zones.
Billy made Mariam cross. But what can she do? The news on TV didn't exactly lift her spirits either. The next day in the park, Mariam was chatting with friends, trying to have fun, talking about the future and all the things they might like to be.
Right, who's hungry? Me.
Yeah.
I am.
And the friends agreed they wanted
A burger. Yeah.
With melted cheese.
and lots of fries.
But
what?
I think I heard burgers use 2,000 liters of water to make one burger.
Who told you that? That's rubbish.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about my belly, not the environment.
And then there's the methane the cows make. Boring.
We're hungry. Don't put it down on everything.
Mariam was even angrier than before.
No one ever listens to me.
Off she went into the woods, alone and feeling very miserable.
I hate being called boring and goody two-shoes.
Mariam slumped beside a tree. After a while, she fell into a deep, unhappy sleep. She began to dream. A little withered plant that was all brown and scraggly suddenly was green, deep verdant green. It grew strong and stronger, tall and taller, reaching high and then higher.
Wow, into the sky, past the white, fluffy clouds.
Mariam was curious and began to climb the plant. Up and up she climbed until finally,
Phew, made it.
she reached the very top, higher than the tallest buildings.
Higher than the aeroplanes.
But when she looked down, her street and her house were nowhere to be seen. Instead, she counted
1, 2, 3, 8 different islands.
and on each island, Mariam saw a different scene.
Forests being cut down to farm burger beef.
The lakes and rivers becoming dry.
It looks way too hot down there. No water or rainfall for months means no crops for wheat to bake bread.
And next she saw a world where the polar ice caps were melting and the sea level rising.
And the land our people has lived on for centuries, swallowed by the oceans.
The rising temperatures are messing with all the weather systems.
Causing freak storms and floods.
So people compete more desperately for what is left. War and conflict for the best land. Way too many people are left without land, or water, or hope.
This made Mariam very sad. She was almost too afraid to look at the other islands. But when she did, she looked down on a more hopeful vision. A city where people put biodiversity first and motor cars second.
The air looks more cleaner and more healthier. And if we're all fighting for the environment,
we can hold back the temperature rise. The ice caps won't melt. The sea level will stay the same or nearly the same. The fields all around the world will be able to grow all they need to, and there'll be enough for everyone to eat.
because everyone is an equal warrior. They just need to know it. Every one of us is a seed of hope. Oh boy, that was a dream, alright?
Having seen 4 islands,
4 lights of hope.
when she woke, the sun was out, and the woods were filled with seeds and plants, each one a little hope, all of its own.
I know what to do. Trust me, this is way better than your burgers, and all naturally sourced and sustainable too.
Yeah, but does it taste nice?
Oh, I think it's really yummy.
And healthy.
So Mariam won them round and convinced them to help her with her plan, to make sure everyone knows they each need to be an
Eco-warrior.
Some might say this stuff ain't cool. We disagree. And what's more,
We're going to be the
change
change
that
that
we
we
want
want
to
to
see.
see.
The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. No litter in this land. The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. No litter in this land. The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. The fate of the earth is in your hands. No litter in this land.
You should not cut litter, it sounds bitter. You should not cut trees, it will affect the bees. If you affect the land, we cannot stand. We need to stand up for the land. We love our earth, we need it to flourish. If we don't look after it, our animals will perish.